Hi everyone, Namaste. My name is Kartika Nair and this is my channel Synchro Shakti. And today we are with Bijal, Yogi, Shivani and where's Khushi?
Hi everyone!
So this is Khushi and today we're going to talk about gratitude and a particular method that these guys have been doing as a family called the 108 Days of Gratitude. So I'm just going to ask Bijal to begin and tell you guys what the 108 Days of Gratitude is about.
Thank you. Hi everyone. So just before Christmas, I noticed a few of my friends were doing 100 days of gratitude. And in fact, one of my very good friends was approaching the end of his 100 days. And I said, hey, instead of doing 100 days, why don't you do 108 days? So he asked me why 108 days, and I explained to him, and Shivani's going to tell us more about 108 days. So we started on the 1st of January, and now is, I think, day 25. So we've been doing it every evening. And so what we do at the end of the day, we come together as a family and we pick one or two things we're grateful for on that day. And now it's become a kind of a family bonding experience. And in fact, the kids are the ones who kind of come to us in the evening and say, okay, it's time to do our gratitude journal. So they actually are the ones who remind us on a daily basis. And what I do is actually I post my gratitude sharing on my Facebook. And then if there's any particular people I'm grateful for, I'll tag them in my post and they will respond. So it's a great way for us to really think about something we're grateful for on that specific day.
So, Yogi?
Yes, and one of the things that I like to do is light up our entire home with candles. I love light, so we surround ourselves with beautiful light, and then we sit down and we write down. I'll share a couple of the things that I had written down. So on 3rd of January, I wrote, I'm grateful for Bijal supporting me, helping me with my yoga program that I'm working on for the children. Thank you, Bijal, for always encouraging me. And another day, this was on the 7th of Jan, and I wrote, I'm grateful for Khushi getting me up early in the morning and encouraging me to go for a walk around the lake and meditating together. Thank you. And so that's some of the things that we write down every day. The girls also write their own things that they're grateful for, and it's a great great time to be with family in the evening and just bond and share from our heart some of the things that we're grateful for.
Shivani, tell us about the number 108.
Well, in the manual that we have actually made a page just for that. So to start with, the individual numbers 1, 0, and 8 represent one thing, nothing, and everything or infinity. 108 is a really special number, which comes a lot in TV shows, and in the Hindu Malabi, there's 108.
So do you think as a family so far you guys have done 25 days, so do you think this has benefited you beyond, as in it's made things better for you guys than comparing it to the days when you didn't do this particular session? Do you think that it has changed anything in your lives?
Absolutely, yeah. It's now given us an anchor for the end of the day. So it's given us a reason to come together. Before, we would come together, but it'd be, random. Yeah. Now we have a very specific reason to do it, and it's kind of a very special moment in the day. It's like, okay, now it's time to do our gratitude journal. So we get together, we each write our gratitude sharing, we kind of share it with each other. So it's a great family bonding experience.
So what would you tell the viewers who have families and friends to... What would you tell them is the benefit of doing this particular technique?
Wow. Well, first of all, you have to understand the vibrational level of gratitude. And no matter what's going on in your life, when you come to a state of pure gratitude, it shifts everything. If you've had a bad day, things haven't gone right, when you stop and think about what you're grateful for, your whole day can just shift right in that moment. Yeah. So, just the very fact that you're watching this video, you have something to be grateful for. All the technology, everything that's going into making this possible is something that we take for granted.
Yeah.
And we take, our clothes, our bed, the food, so much. and yet something goes wrong, and we could become whiners. You know,
Yeah.
oh, this didn't happen, the bus was late, and so we carry this energy of dissatisfaction, you know, with us, and then we kind of sleep with this dissatisfaction.
Yeah.
Well, by having a gratitude practice, it changes that state.
Right.
At the end of the day, you know, you can't help but change the state.
Yeah.
And doing it as a family kind of amplifies that experience. So, you know, whether you're with a family, by yourself, with friends, it's a really powerful state. At first, it might seem kind of strange, you know, like stopping and thinking about what you're grateful for, but then it becomes easier and easier and easier.
And so, do you surprise yourself with the kind of stuff that you all find you're grateful for?
Yeah.
Does it surprise you?
Yeah.
And would you also say that having done this gratitude session, that the more you look for things that make you grateful, the more you see things that will make you grateful? So has more cooler stuff been happening in your life since you began this particular journey?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always, you know, we kind of said, you know, we'll pick one or two things to be grateful for.
Yeah.
But I think we all have, you know, found several things,
Yeah.
and then you just realize, you know what, there's things you kind of overlook. When we went doing this consciously, we wouldn't really think about it. But now we're doing it as a conscious experience.
Yeah.
All of a sudden our list goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, many things.
Good.
So it's definitely, you know, makes us more aware of what's going on.
Yeah. And what a lovely way to end your day
Yeah.
with a positive note. You know, something very special that that you're very thankful for. You know, rather than whatever else. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I had a bad day.
Yeah.
And that person is this, and this person
Exactly.
is, and what happens, and this is something I mentioned in my previous video, is when you go to sleep with that negative intention in your mind and negative thoughts in your mind, it seeps into your subconscious mind, which then filters into your conscious thoughts and conscious behavior. So a lot of the times you feel really negative and you have these intrusive thoughts is because you haven't done your releasing. And one of the best ways to release is to shift your awareness from a negative thought to something that's so positive. The more you focus on positive things, the more you get more positive experiences to you. So Kushi, do you have anything to say about this whole gratitude thing?
Well, I
Talk
like
to the
it.
camera.
I like it, and it's fun to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Okay, do you want to do it for more than 108 days? No?
That's not the right answer.
Is that a chore? Do you feel this is a chore? Well, you said it was fun.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Ask the question again. Ask that question again.
Do you? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I get that. I understand. Okay, so.
And you like doing this.
Yeah, but then, you know, she's looking at it like, oh, 108 days, that's just so long. You just want to do it in the moment. You want to be present in the moment, not look at the future and all of that, yeah? Yeah, she's just going to say this now. Okay, so, Bijal has a channel which I will link.
I'm grateful for this child.
And this child. So he has a channel which I'll link down below in the description box. And you guys can check him out, and you'll find their whole 108 days of gratitude there as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for being a part of this.
Thank you.
We are going to be doing a following up. We're going to be doing a gratitude session together with some of their friends and with some music. You know, yeah, okay. And we will be recording that for you guys, so you guys know what it's what to do and what a session looks like. So thank you for watching, and namaste.
Namaste.